everybody, and welcome to the part 2 of the August D D2 mixtape first listen. If you haven't seen part 1, you can click the card above to take you to the first 3 songs that I did, which were Moonlight, What Do You Think, and Strange. So yeah, you can go ahead and check that out. This is part 2, obviously, so I will be reacting to the next 3 songs in the mixtape. I'm not reacting to Dechita because I already reacted to the music video. If you want to check out that reaction, you can click the card up above as well. So yeah, go check that out. So in this video I'll be reacting to 28, Burn It, and People. And then in part 3 I'll be reacting to Hansul, Set Me Free, and Dear My Friend. Okay, so we're gonna get straight into this because I don't want to waste any more time. So the first song is 28 featuring Nihua. I don't know who that is. I've never heard of him. But we'll see. We'll see what this will be like. This is also a pretty short song. I'm reacting to lyric videos, so I know what they're saying. And this is only 2 minutes and 19 seconds, so interesting. Okay, August D featuring Nihua, 28 in 3, 2, 1, play.
나이를 먹어가고 세상을 알아가는 그럼에도 세상을 모르는 게 더 약이었을까 불이 꺼진 방안가는 전혀 다른 야경을 바라보며 낮게 읊조린 말 점점 어른이 되나봐 기억이 안 나 내가 바란 것들은 무엇이었나 이제는 겁나 꿈의 파편들은 어디로 갔나 숨을 쉬는데 심장은 고장이 난 것 같은데 그래 이제 말이야 꾸며지는 게 오기만 한 어른이 되는 게 어른이 되는데 Oh no 스물이 되면 바뀔 줄 알았지 졸업을 하면 바뀔 줄 알았지 그렇게 서른이면 그래서 나는 뭐가 바뀌었지 가끔씩 별 거기 없이 눈물이 쏟아져 내가 바란 삶 내가 원한 삶 그저 그런 삶 먹어대든 이젠 상관없이 하루라도 막 걱정 없이 하루라도 막 고민 없이 사는 게 점점 어른이 되나봐 기억이 안 나 내가 바란 것들은 무엇이었나 나 이제는 겁나 내 꿈의 파편들은 어디로 갔나 숨을 쉬는데 심장은 고장이 난 것 같은데
I love when he says I'm breathing and then right after he does that like deep breath to emphasize that. Yeah, that's really short. It's really short. So the song is pretty much what I kind of thought it was about. I saw 28 and I was like, is that in reference to Yoongi's age? And it seems like it is. He's talking about how he's like getting older and he's kind of losing sight of the dream that he once had. Which, I mean, that's something I'm sure everybody can relate to. I'm sure everybody or almost everybody has experienced that at one point in their life as they grew older. It's really interesting because there's a part in the song where he mentions like as you grow older you start to learn more about the world, and then he goes on afterwards to say but learning more about the world is more of a weakness, which is so interesting to me because a lot of the times you'll hear people talking about how like the more you know the world, the better you'll be in terms of like getting through it, maneuvering through the world, and through society and stuff like that. But Yoongi is saying like it's more of a weakness because in my interpretation, it's more of a weakness, because you start realizing how sometimes things aren't as clear-cut as they should be. There are, there's corruption, there is a lot of failure, and when you start seeing that, you kind of end up getting discouraged, especially if you're working towards something that isn't necessarily conventional or something stable that'll lead to a stable life, stable income, that kind of thing. So like in terms of like in Yoongi's case, him wanting to become a songwriter and a producer, like obviously it's not always a very stable or sure career path, because it's really hard to make it in the business. And seeing certain things that happen as you get to know the world more, seeing things that show you that things aren't as straightforward as they should be or clean as they should be, like, people getting in with connections and things like that, you start to kind of feel discouraged and feeling like you're just not going to be able to do what you want to do because of stuff like that. So I really like that line where, like, the more you know about the world, it's more of a weakness, which, I mean, I love that line. That is such a good line. This is really cool. It's him talking about how he's getting older, and as he gets older, he kind of forgets he forgets the dreams that he had when he was younger, and he's kind of saying, like, now that I'm older, I need to start catching those dreams and actually fulfilling them, I guess. But yeah, it's just really interesting. Yeah, I actually really like that. It was a nice chill beat, and it talks about a topic that is really close to Yoongi, and I mean, it's great that he's able to, let his feelings out in his work like this. Alright, next song is Burn It featuring Max. So Max, I always forget that Max is Max Schneider, just because I know him as Max Schneider and not as just Max because of Nickelodeon, I think. He was on Nickelodeon. So when I saw featuring Max, it didn't connect in my head who it was until I saw the picture that's on the thumbnail. And I was like, wait, isn't that Max Schneider? And then I was like, oh, wait, yeah, his stage name is Max. Just Max, but right. I don't know why it doesn't connect in my head, but it doesn't. But yeah, this is featuring Max Schneider. And then, I remembered that I did see him tweet about him being on one of the songs on Yoongi's mixtape. So this is the song. It's called Burn It. I'm so excited for this. I have no idea what it's going to sound like. But let's get straight into it. In 3, 2, 1, play. I'm so interested because Max has such a nice voice.
I see the ashes falling out your window. There's someone in the mirror that you don't know, and everything was all wrong. So burn it till it's all gone. Yeah, burn it. Nah, sorry. Yeah, burn it. I want it. Yeah, burn it. Nah, sorry. Yeah, burn it. I want it. 돌아가보자고 지난 날, 에이, 나를 파괴하던 시간감, 에이, 시기증오 혹은 열등감, 한들에게 사로잡힌 삶, 에이, 성공을 맛보는 지난 날, 에이, 그때와는 뭐가 다른가, 에이, 글쎄 크게 다르진 않아, 에이, 태워버리자고 지난 날 가장 깊은 곳 밑바닥까지 남김없이 더 타겠지. 불을 붙여 더 불을 붙여 끝에 뭐가 또 남았지. I don't know, 에이, 다 태우고 나면 뭐 남을지도 모르지 아님 그대로 올지 yeah. I see the ashes falling out your window There's someone in the mirror that you don't know And everything was all wrong So burn it till it's all gone Yeah, burn it 내 소리 Yeah, burn it I want it Yeah, burn it 내 소리 Yeah, burn it I want it Burn it, yeah, burn it 가장 깊은 곳에 너를 마주하지 지구 혹은 증오현 뭐 분노까지 그것 또한 얼마나 되려 허망한지 어쩌면 그것들은 마저 신기루 어쩌면 그래 그것들을 빌미로 열정을 강요받는 것은 아니지 조심이란 단어를 조심하길 바래 Don't be afraid 불을 붙여봐 뭐가 됐든 그래 말할 수 있게 불을 붙여봐 과거에 넌 현재에 넌 뭐든 좋으니까 쉽게 그래 불을 붙여봐 타오르는 태양이 될런지 아니면은 타고 남은 채가 될런지 언제나 선택과 결정은 너의 목화가 마음포기도 한 용기 힘을 잃지 말게
Damn. Don't forget that giving up is also courage.
So burn it till it's all gone Yeah, burn it 내 소리 Yeah, burn it I want it
Next is ad-libs. Yes.
Yeah, burn it I want it
Damn. Wow. So that song was more about kind of burning up the past him that was full of so much like hatred and jealousy of these other people that were succeeding in what he wanted to do. And he's kind of saying like, go back to that time and just burn it all, get rid of that. But then he talks about in this one line he talks about how his past self, who like had nothing and hadn't really experienced any form of success, wasn't much different from the him that has had success. So I found that really, really interesting. Because like there's the past him who was full of this hatred and envy of people succeeding in what he wanted to do, but then the him now, does that mean he's full of this, I wouldn't necessarily say anger, but like maybe like a drive to continue succeeding and surpassing those that are also succeeding? I don't know. That's how I interpreted it. I don't know. But the one line that stood out to me the most throughout this whole song, giving up is courage. To give up is to have courage. Yes. Yes. I freaking love that, because so many people think that giving up is a sign of weakness. Like, you're giving up because you can't do it. You're giving up because you aren't good enough. Like, that's not necessarily true. Giving up something, especially if it's something you really, really like to do, that's hard. That is really, really hard. But sometimes you just can't help it. There are certain times where you're in a situation and you have to give up something that you really love. And to be able to do that is really courageous. Like, it's hard. It's really, really hard to give up something that you truly love. And to actually go through with it and give it up, that is something that, it's really amazing. Yeah, I love that line. This song was really good. Max ad-libbing in the background. Yes. But yeah, we're gonna move on to the next song, which is called People. Interesting. People. Alright. August D. People. In 3, 2, 1, play. Saram.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. 산들바람 스쳐가는 사람 스며드는 사람 나는 어떤 사람 나는 좋은 사람 아님 나쁜 사람 평가는 가지각색 yeah, yeah. 그냥 나로 살아 다들 살아가겠지 yeah. 다들 사랑하겠지 yeah. 다들 바래가겠지 yeah. Yeah, yeah. 익혀가겠지 yeah. 사람들은 변하지 나도 변했듯이
True,
세상살이
people do
영원한 건
change.
없었다 지나가는
True,
날들.
nothing in this world lasts forever.
Why so serious? Why so serious? Why so serious? I'm so serious. I'm so serious. I'm so. 뭐 어때? 스쳐 지나간 뭐 어때? Yeah. 뭐 어때? 상처받으면 뭐 어때? Yeah. Yeah. 멋대로 돌아플지도 가끔은 속상해 눈물을 흘릴지도. Oh.
Bro, this doesn't even sound like Yoongi. This is like so much higher than he would usually sing if he's singing like a BTS song.
특별한 삶 평범한 삶 그 나름대로 좋은 게 좋은 거지 뭐 좋은 게 좋은 거지 뜻대로만 되지 않지 불편한 다들 감수하지 극적인 상황들의 반복은 삶을 지치게도 해 사람들이 그런 거지 없으면 있고 싶기도 있으면 없고 싶기도 누가 사람이지 동물이라 했나 내가 보기에는 후회 동물이 분명한데 사람들은 변하지
Damn.
너도 변했듯이 세상살이 영원한 건 없었다 지나가는 해프닝 너의 평범함은 되려 나의 특별함 너의 특별함은 되려 나의 평범함 나의 평범함은 되려 너의 특별함 나의 특별함은 되려 너의 평범함 뭐 어때 스쳐 지나간 뭐 어때 상처받으면 뭐 어때 yeah. Yeah. 멋대로 돌아플지도 가끔은 속상해 눈물을 흘릴지도 oh. 뭐 어때 그렇게 살면 뭐 어때 yeah. Yeah.
There was a line in here that I want to look at again. Found it. Okay. He said, "Who said man is an animal of wisdom? I'm pretty sure it's an animal of regret." Damn. I mean, yeah, I could totally see that. Like, rather than being an animal stemming from wisdom, we're more an animal that stems from mistakes. You know, we learn from our mistakes. That's why it's people so often say, you know, go out, live your life, make mistakes, and learn from them. That's a really good line. I like that. Who said people are an animal of wisdom? I'm pretty sure it's an animal of regret. Oof. Oof. I got chills. Oh my god. This whole song is kind of just like a bit uplifting, you know? It's like even the chorus, it's you know, he's saying what's wrong. Kind of like what's wrong with being a person. What's wrong with doing everything that comes with being a person. The changing that happens as you grow up. The moving on from place to place after, you know, things happen. Or just to get a change of scenery. you know, the emotions that people go through. He mentioned like yeah, he says like sometimes it hurts again, sometimes I'm upset, maybe I'll cry. And then he says like, what's wrong with living like that? Like he is mentioning all these things that kind of make up the nature of people. And he's just saying like, there's nothing wrong with all of these things. There's nothing wrong with wanting to cry. There's nothing wrong with change. There's nothing wrong with, you know, making mistakes and growing from them, which I totally love. I love this song. I love the message behind it. Him singing in this, literally, it doesn't even sound like him. Like, this is the highest I've ever heard him sing. And he sounds so good. I love that, though. That was such a good song. God, I can't get over the message. I kind of want to cry now. Like, I don't know. It's like a subdued feeling, but it's there. But yeah, that will be it for part 2. I'm going to film part 3 next. But yeah, if you want to go check out part 3, I'll put a card up above. And yeah, that is it. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!